Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of PTD6. So let's continue with the updated series for Halfkish and Impoppable. I'm gonna show you right now off the coast on Impoppable. I will be using Quincy in this case as hero. It's the very first free-to-play hero that you unlock in the game. And then I will be going without using Monkey Knowledge. Now of course, if you do have some Monkey Knowledge, I recommend you to use it because it's gonna make it easier, having the extra tap monkey at the start, the extra cash, the raw spikes at the end of the path, and some additional stats to your towers. Of course, it's better, but don't worry, this is a very beginner-friendly strategy, and even if you don't have any of that, you're gonna be able to use it and to achieve the medal. So let's jump here into the gameplay, and you wanna use Quincy as hero because here in Impoppable you can just start with him right away. So you can place Quincy on round 6 at the very start. And that's enough. So you're gonna have already your hero down. Your hero is gonna be able to attack the Bloons to level up, and yeah, so that's the main reason. So around 6 and 7, Quincy can survive very comfortably. And just leave it on first. Really, don't change the targeting. Don't do anything different. And now here around 8, you wanna wait until you have 390 cash to place a sub. And this sub must be placed exactly as I showed you in Halfkish. So look here at the left side and just place the sub so that it has, with the range, it covers half of the path. And then move it downwards until up here, it covers as well a half of the path. And then set the sub to strong. Alright, that's pretty much it for round 8. Yeah, Quincy is gonna level up. He's gonna gain the main difference like between Obin and Quincy is the fact that Quincy is gonna gain very early camo detection. So it's true that with Obin you can use brambles to pop camos, but then for example like round 37, 36 and 42 and so on, you're gonna need always something else, or you have to think about camos. In this case for Quincy, because of the fact that he's gonna get camo by himself at level 5, then you'd even have to worry about like placing a tower to give camo attention to the subs, because they're gonna already get camo attention because of Quincy. So that's of course it's nice. And then now I'm gonna get the sub 001. All right. And then I'm gonna also place a sniper right here. It's not really that important like where exactly you place it. Just try to place it in a way that wherever he attacks it has like good pierce, but it's not really that important. Just 000 on strong as well, and that should be enough here for round 15, so that even if you don't use any abilities like Quincy level 3, you should be able to pop everything. And the sniper is just an assurance because of the fact that if some Bloons can sneak past your defenses, you're gonna be able to pop them with the sniper. That's a big difference. And then here on 18, I'm gonna place a farm. As I said before, don't worry, even if some Bloons can sneak past. Actually, I'm gonna place this first farm right here. Just giving range to the sub later on. Remember that you can also use farms to give range to the advanced intel ability from the subs. Alright, 19 should be also easy. Around 20 as well. The only round you're gonna have to use correctly Quincy level 3 is gonna be around 21. Because here you can survive this round, but you have to use Quincy level 3 as the Bloons are about to sneak past here from the top side. Alright. And that should be enough to pop all the yellows here that are the threat really. And then with the sniper just here switch it to first, or sometimes just leaving on strong should be enough to pop the few Bloons that can sneak through. And therefore in this way you can afford the sub 002 for round 22, and that's a huge advantage because now with airborne starts you do a ton of damage. Now just focusing on this farm. 1-0-0 and then 2-0-0. As I said before, Quincy already has camo detection, so you don't have to do anything about the camo in round 24. Oops. Right, farm 2-0-0. And then here getting the sniper 1-0-0. Of course, in this case, Quincy cannot pop lab balloons until it gets level 7 and only every 3 arrows. So only when you have the exploding arrow you can pop lab balloons, and therefore like you 100% need in this case the sniper upgraded to pop lab balloons in round 28 and 30 and then on the next rounds. Alright, and after you get the farm 2-0, you pretty much just get the sub upgraded 2-0-2. And I'm gonna place as well here a village. Oops. So right here. So as close as you can towards the bottom and towards the left. Now the sub has camo detection because of Quincy. So yeah, round 33 is easy. Placing the village and then just getting a discount. So the bottom path here. And remember that the farm is actually giving range to the sub. So even if some balloons could sneak past here, the sub can attack again in this left side. And I've seen that actually for round 36, that is the next round is pretty tough. Actually getting keeping the sub on strong is actually slightly better. So see here these yellows being popped by this up. See the dart? So that's of course nice. And here I'm gonna get the village 102 so that the sniper is also in range of the village. And I'm gonna start getting here the middle path. Going slow, actually using Quincy level 3 here for this first rush, because it's the one where you don't have trample yet. Then after you get the sniper 1-0 should be better. And I'm gonna just set here the sniper 2 first, alright, just for this round. And remember that you always have the sub that can actually attack the balloons here on the right side. So you have a lot of darts here, plus the sniper. And so that's why keeping the sub on strong, just focusing the faster balloons first, it's just best. Alright, so back with the sniper to strong. Sub, at this stage I think just switching to first actually is better, because in that way you're not gonna be attacking these lab balloons that otherwise might just destroy the projectiles for no reason. So you might end up losing because of that. Also, the sniper now has camo detection, so it's yet another way how you can deal with camos. And I'm gonna get now the sniper 130. Very, very strong upgrade here for group balloons. And then just preparing for round 40. Just placing here, I don't know why. Okay, an alchemist. And yeah. Alright, 200. 200 should be enough. Here you're gonna use Quincy level 3 as soon as the mob is in range. You should be able to pop the mob pretty soon, and then you have, remember, the sub, and you also have the sniper now. So you have a lot of group balloons damage. And once again, you have the farm that gives range, and that's just it. Next is getting the bank. So start getting the extra income per round. And here normally you should be able to get it like at the end of round 41. I recommend to do it. Alright. So you know already that all the next rounds you're gonna have to empty, like your banks are gonna be full after 10 rounds. So at the end of round 61, like 51, 61, 71, and so on. It's just easier to remember in this way. Alright, Alchemist 300, sorry. And actually here should be Quincy, the one with the brew, I think, because it's slightly closer. Now here on 43, actually I use Quincy level 3, I think a little bit too late. You want to use it slightly sooner, otherwise that's going to happen. Like you're going to have the ceramics being able to start sucking up, and yeah, that's just a problem. So here we go, level 3 here, a little bit sooner so that they can't really push that forward, and yeah, you can see the big difference compared to before. So it's just about using Quincy with the correct timing, so using the ability with the correct timing. And now I'm gonna place just one more sub, and I'll try to place this sub so that it's like closest to the Alchemist, so that is gonna be the tower prioritized by it. It might happen that it's not gonna be this case, like the Alchemist is gonna keep on giving the brew to Quincy, but in this case you can see it's giving it to the sub. So that's exactly what I wanted in the first place. And yeah, you have to play a little bit with the positioning of the Alchemist, like place the Alchemist closest to the bottom, but not to the right side. So not touching Quincy, but leaving 2 or 3 units of range, so that then the Alchemist actually prioritizes the next sub that you end up placing. And now what I recommend is just oops, here this camos actually could be a problem. Well, actually I have the sniper, but yeah, just getting the sub that's being given the brew 204. And that should be enough damage for round 49, for round 50, for the next couple of warp rounds as well. So now what I recommend to do is normally like store up some cash, so that once you collect the bank at the end of round 51, you can actually place like 2 more in range of the village. Like 1 or 2 more, I think you can place 2 more. And again, don't worry if some Bloons can sneak past. You have the sniper, you have now 2 subs, so you have a lot of potential damage on the other side of the map. And Quincy is leveling up, so he's getting stronger and stronger with each round. And this round 51, so at the end of this round, remember to collect. And you can also exploit the village discount to try to place these farms in a way that they are discounted, of course. So I'm gonna try to place here 1 as far as I can in range of the village. So that's gonna be 1, and that's gonna be 2. All right, here we go. I'm still gonna save here some cash because I wanna get the Alchemist. I wanna upgrade also this village 202. So I wanna get some additional upgrades here. Here we go. So remember, until round 61, you're not gonna have to collect the banks. And here, the next key round to prepare against is round 63. So these ceramic rushes. Alchemist 401 here, being able to give the brew to 3 different towers. Now what I recommend to do is just to get the sniper here 140 and then 240 for round 63. The 4th ability is going to increase the damage that you do, plus the ability for the additional cash. And here we go. Keep the sniper here on first. So remember 140 and then 240. Alright, here we go. Next, I'm gonna just get this other sub as well, 204, to have increased damage against the map class Bloons and against like Bloons overall. BFP should be easy, and as well remember to use the sniper ability as many times as you can, because of course it's just some extra cash you can get. So around 61 here, collect the banks, and at this stage you can decide to do two different things. So you can go for a monkey town village and you can place another bank, and I recommend you to do it because these towers actually are enough to survive round 63. And or you can just go for the elite sniper, so you can start getting more cash from the ability. But you end up like, I don't think you end up having enough cash. Maybe you can place like one more bank and then that's it. So what I'm gonna do here is gonna get Monkey Town, and my towers are gonna now start generating a lot more cash just by destroying the Bloons. That's gonna be one bank, and yeah, that's it. I could get actually Monkey City as well, but for the banks it's not gonna be important. Like, I don't know why, but it's still backed. So the 10% extra income from the village ability, from the village upgrade, does not affect a bank's income. So yeah, that's just the only sad thing. Maybe here I could potentially like start placing the super monkey, right? I'm gonna need later on. So why not? Let's place it. One to 0. All right. Don't worry. Remember, if some Bloons can sneak past, you have the sniper and you have the subs. So yeah, it's all good. Like you can see that I'm not even using like Quincy abilities, and that's still fine. And actually getting here the Super Monkey 2 to 0, right? To have some additional damage, to make sure nothing weird happens in round 63. And yes, it's just some more damage as well in the next rounds. And that's it, because once you survive round 63, you can just go, like in this case I placed the Super Monkey, but you can go for whatever strategy you prefer the most. Whatever towers, you can go for like a sub commander, you can go for, I don't know, any tower upgrade that it's strong, that it's good, that deals a lot of damage. Everything works, even like Buccaneers here, it's all good. The strategy I'm gonna show you is just one of the many you can use at this stage. So just yeah, stick to whatever you like the most. And once you're through the early game, in the early phases, and you have like this amount of banks already set up and so on, yeah, I think that the actual strategy that you use, it doesn't, like, it's not so important, because you have so much cash that you can go with whatever. As long as you don't mess up and you have like enough damage, it's enough. So in my case, I'm gonna go for this elite sniper. But remember, once after you get the upgrade, to set the sniper back to first. All right. Next, I'm gonna get this village upgraded. 204, so that this sniper ability is gonna give me more cash, and the village also has more range. I'm gonna place as well another village here. I think I should be able to place it around this area, and this is gonna be just to increase the range of this first village, to make it even larger. So that's the only reasoning behind placing this other village. You can see that I'm gonna just not even upgrade it. Yeah, let's see if I can place some more banks in range of this big first village, just to exploit the discount. Alright, so that's one. Here, no, here either. Maybe here. Yeah, here I should definitely be able to place something. And then maybe here as well. Alright, so that's gonna be 6 banks discounted, and plus the 7th I have right here, plus I'm gonna go with another one right there to have now permanent range for the subs. in case, you know, some Bloons might sneak through or whatever. And just keep on using the sniper ability every time that it's up to get the additional cash. And now I'm gonna start going auto start because I have already placed 8 banks, and I think that's enough. Like you can keep on placing more banks, right? And get a ton of cash, but for the towers and for the upgrades I'm gonna get 8. It's more than enough. Could stick even with less. I think even with 7 could be enough. So yeah, from now on it's just remember at the end of round 81 and 91 to collect the banks. You know, you can decide to stop through the rounds to make sure you collect. You have all the time to collect and to do things. I'm gonna just keep on going fast forward, so I'm gonna collect like in the run. But yeah, as I said before, you can just stick to whatever strategy you prefer. Only thing, guys, before you can just skip through this part of the video, is that you're gonna need Quincy level 10 for round 78 for the second Ceramic Rush, because unfortunately it's camo, and even though you have this sniper, you have Quincy that gives range to the subs, so you have subs that can attack. The Super Monkey doesn't have camo detection, and yeah, so you are a little more vulnerable to dying to camos, especially once they get sneaking past, because here like subs cannot attack them anymore. It's just a sniper. So in order to just make it easy and not risking anything, just use Quincy level 10. So when you see the ceramics here coming, and boom, using it, just solving all the issues, and that's it. From this point on, it's just easy to progress. I'm holding on to the cash here because I'm waiting for round 81 to collect all these banks, and I'm gonna get first the Permabrew, so that's gonna be the very first upgrade I'm gonna get. And in that way, my subs, my sniper, and especially the Super Monkey is gonna become much stronger. And then I think I'm gonna start upgrading the... Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for the middle path of the Buccaneer as well. It's an upgrade that I enjoy. Actually, I might just place it right now, as far as possible, still in range of the Alchemist and of the village. Right, here we go. Collecting here the banks, Alchemist, going for the bottom path actually to have camo detection, and also giving camo detection to the subs right from the beginning of the map. So Permabrew should have every single tower in range, and yes, I'm gonna get Paralore actually here as well. And another thing that you can do is just spam the Paralore ability, and remember that you get extra cash from destroying map class Bloons with the ability. And if you consider that on top of that you have a Monkey City village plus a Monkey Town village, you get a lot more cash from using the ability. So that's why you can see I'm gonna just spam. So the two buttons here, the two keys that I use, these two abilities, I'm gonna just spam them. And yeah, just to increase, you know, as much as possible the cash I can earn in these rounds. And then lastly is gonna be getting this anti-Bloon. Should be able to get it for round 92. Because I'm gonna be collecting all the banks, plus I will be selling them. So I'm gonna get the cash as well by selling. And yeah, in my case, for example, I didn't even upgrade the subs to sub commander. I don't think it's needed. I'm not gonna use a sub spam strategy to make it through, so that's why I'm not using it. And here around 90, just to make sure I don't die to these DDTs or whatever, I'm gonna just get this village 1 to 0. So I'm gonna give camo attention to the, especially to the Super Monkey. And I think only the Super Monkey, maybe this sub is in range, and then that's it. I don't think there are other towers in range of the village, but still just making sure, you know, I don't die to DDTs, especially. And yeah, that's it. After selling all the banks, you can see I got a ton of cash left, even after I got all my upgrades. So here I could go with additional like towers if I really want it. I could get the sub commander. I could go actually maybe going for the top path here of the Buccaneer could be a good idea. In range of both villages, so that I can go here for the middle path. And this Buccaneer actually increases the attack speed of all water towers, so it's going to increase the attack speed of the subs and also this other Buccaneer. But yeah, right now the most damage is coming from this Super Monkey. You can see with the crits, yeah, doing a ton of damage. That should be as well the sub commander. And yeah, just using, you know, all this cash that I got, just using it. And yeah, that should be the gameplay. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Bye bye.